Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
We're so happy you're joining us today. Get ready for such a fun show. We're visiting Surf City to get a sneak peek at a huge new entertainment center opening this fall. We'll discover the art that you can create at an awesome DIY workshop studio. Plus, we'll learn about products that can help you with your day-to-day tasks. And that's all on the way shortly. Now let's get into what makes this day special.
So today is National Gardening Day.
Ooh.
And it encourages people to either take up gardening or continue their gardening. And it also brings attention to some of the benefits of gardening, which include reducing anxiety, it improves concentration, and obviously there's the environmental benefits of plants, which are that they clean the air, they take in CO2 and let out oxygen, and oxygen is what we breathe. So the more plants, the better. A benefit that some people probably don't even think about is that planting flowers or bushes or whatever outside your house also ups your property value.
Oh,
so,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
So it encourages people to explore gardening if they haven't, and people who are gardening get a little bit of recognition.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect time because it's the spring and everyone's, getting ready to plant and get new flowers and everything. So it's exciting.
Now, I kill flowers, but shout out to people who can keep them.
Yeah, same. I'm not the best. I'm working on it.
Yeah. It's a process. It's a
Definitely.
learning process, which is also what today is supposed to do, to provide you with resources where you can learn more about gardening and maybe turn your brown thumb green. If that's is it brown thumb or black thumb if you can't take care of plants?
I don't know.
I think they call it a brown thumb.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know about that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
But today is also I think it's a really cute day. It's also National Dolphin Day.
Oh, fun!
I love dolphins. I think they're just beautiful creatures, and they have so much personality. So dolphins are extremely social and friendly beings. It's basically just highlighting how dolphins are just amazing creatures. That's what this day is about, pretty much. And I'll just tell you a few facts about them. So they love company and they have an acute sense of hearing. So they don't hear very well, but they actually can hear more frequencies than adult humans, which is pretty interesting. And they sadly are at risk of endangerment due to poaching and hunting, global warming, climate change, and species in particular include Atlantic humpback, hectors, Irrawaddy, Ganges River, and Amazon River, and the Yangtze. I don't know how to say Yangtze. I don't know. But those are some dolphins that are endangered right now, and this is because of pollution, habitat loss, hunting, and bycatch. So, we just need to take care of our environment the best we can because animals are being affected by it, mammals are being affected by it, and we want to take care of our planet, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I love dolphins. I like when you go to the beach and they're like just off the coast and you can see their little...
Same. I really want to ride one, how you can get on dolphins as well?
Oh.
That seems so fun.
That has to be a trained dolphin.
Yeah, it has to be trained. But...
And I think dolphins use echolocation to see, right? Their eyes don't actually see, they make those clicking noises, and then they can tell where things are by what the sound.
That is
which is
true.
Just really cool.
I love that. I love dolphins. You guys go, check out dolphins today. I don't know. Do something fun. Garden.
Exactly.
Awesome. So it's time for our ENC event. The Easter Market at the Market at Cedar Point is happening on April 19th from 9 a.m. to 2. This free dog-friendly event will feature local artists, crafters, baked goods, seasonal produce, fresh seafood, and so much more. Food trucks and outdoor seating will also be available, and for more info, visit the Market at Cedar Point Facebook page. How fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
Yes.
I love a market.
I know, and there's so many activities you can do, so much you can get. I love it. That's always fun, especially in the warmer weather.
I wonder if you can find gardening things there.
Maybe you can.
Markets.
We have to check it out.
Yeah. I doubt they'll have dolphins.
Oh, no, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Have to go to an aquarium for that, or the ocean.
Or the ocean. It's right there.
But we're definitely near a lot of water. So.
Oh, yeah.
I hope we see dolphins.
I know.
At some point. That'll be fun.
They're so cool.
They are. Get ready, Surf City. A brand new, massive entertainment venue is about to make big waves. Stay tuned for a sneak peek that you won't want to miss. Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia. Today we're on the construction site for a brand new place in Surf City called High Tides and Good Vibes. This place is expected to bring families, friends, and fun together, so let's go get the inside scoop. So we are here with Eric, the co-owner of High Tides and Good Vibes. Eric, thank you for having us today.
Davia, thank you so much for coming out and joining us.
Of course, this is going to be a massive place. Tell us what inspired the creation of High Tides and Good Vibes.
Sure, so my partners and I, we live here in Surf City, and we spend so much time taking our kids to Wilmington or to Jacksonville to do anything like birthday parties or anything when it's cold or rainy outside. So we thought that this market might need something just to bring some fun and have some spin in this local market. And so that was kind of the basic foundation of how we came up with the concept.
Wow, amazing. So what are some of the features that are going to be a part of this venue? I know it's going to be very family friendly oriented.
Absolutely. So it's a 40,000 square foot facility anchored by 16 lanes of bowling. And then we're going to have a 2-story laser tag, multi-sport simulators, a ropes course in the ceiling, VR simulators, arcade, axe throwing, darts, a beer garden, a full bar and restaurant.
Wow.
So it's really, truly something for everyone.
Wow, that's incredible. There's also going to be like a kids, what is it? Like a kids infrastructure?
It's called a ballistics play unit, and it's essentially a 3-story indoor playground. Then there's a volcano and a ball drop and blasters, and it's just a place for younger kids to be able to come in, run around, have a good time. And really have some good quality time with their families. There's a lot of science that actually goes into this. So, you know, we wanted to have things from kids all the way from 2 years old, all the way up to 80s and 90s. So we've got an awesome, partially covered beer garden outside for those folks that want to come listen to live music and have an adult beverage. And for folks that want to be inside with their kids playing in all those spaces, it's truly something for everyone in the family.
Now, what would you say sets this venue apart from other venues?
That's a great question. So everything about this is going to tie into the ocean and surfing and just kind of those beach elements. So I think that's part of it. I think the other part is really what we're doing to maximize the customer experience. So not only do we want you to come and check us out, but we want you to have such a good time that you come back time and time again. And so we've really put a lot of thought into the elements to really maximize the consumer experience to keep you coming back for years to come. So Davia, one of the really cool things about this project when we started was we have a private equity background, and we could have gone down that path and tapped into our existing investor base for this project, but we wanted to do what we called our for locals, with locals, by locals. So what we did was we offered the investment to local investors. And of the $5 million raise that we needed for this project, we raised almost 100% of that from local investors here in Surf City. And I think that's so cool because it's a testament to not only what this product is and the need for something like this in the community, but the buy-in of how excited people were to be involved in this. And that's something we're really proud of. And even with some of our vendors, like Salty Turtle, Hidden Ships, Louder's Furniture, Sundial Coffee and Tea, these are all folks that not only invested in the business, but they're also going to be the providers for our outdoor furniture, for our coffee and tea, for some of our cocktails. So really, it's kind of with the rising tide lifts all ships. And we think it's so important for the community when a new project comes to really help everyone else out and work together synergistically to have something that works for everyone.
Where can people go if they want to just, stay up to date and follow the progress?
Sure, so our website is High Tides and Good Vibes. And then on social media, on Facebook, we're High Tides and Good Vibes. And then on Instagram, we're High Tides Fun.
Awesome. Well, I know people are pumped and excited for this opening. I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you so much for sharing, Eric.
Thank you.
It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
I'm Kaylee Riccatelli, and coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, check out this coastal crafting paradise for artists of all ages. Hammer & Stain Crystal Coast opened in October of 2023 as a space for artists and crafters to come together to learn, create, and share ideas. They offer classes in varying medias as well as open hours for artisans to come in and work on unfinished projects. All right, like a year is quick to build like a little community here.
Right.
But you've already grown one, and it seems pretty tight. So tell me about the people that you have met and brought in as a result of this shop to like instruct and just do art.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that are on vacation that come in that just want to do an art project, that will come in and do a kit that we put together and give them the paint and everything that they need. We have a lot of locals that come that see a project they want to do, or just want to come in and hang out and have a drink and, you know, whatever, they bring their own things. And then I have a group that comes in that I kind of snag, that once I find out they can do something that I can't do. They're my craft people, as we call it. So you kind of have a choice when you come in. Do you want to just leave with a product? Do you want to learn how to do it? Or do you want to hang out with people like yourself?
Why do you think it's important to provide a space where not only can you learn, but you can just meet and craft with people like yourself?
This is important in this area that I learned when I was growing up. There's not a lot to do. And this gives somebody a fun place to come, just to come and hang out and talk and have ideas with each other. So we've become a pretty tight community. We offer some children's classes. We try to always do a resin pour a month. And most of the time people can, if it's not the exact project that we're doing, a lot of times we can accommodate for them to do something that they've seen but they haven't done yet, that we offer. We always do a crushed glass class, so mosaics or things like that.
Do you need to be of a certain skill level to take a class here, or could anyone come in?
No, anybody can walk in and take a class. We always make sure that everybody has as much help as they need and want. And we will have some projects in the future that will be advanced, but that will be people that have already been in and used to that project, and we'll let that know. We do let children come in. 12 and over can do resin, but we have a lot of children that come in with their parents and do some things, so that's something that we're always up to.
And so one thing that is very noticeable just coming in here is your eagerness to introduce new classes and try new things. Mm-hmm. Where does that come from, and why do you want to offer so many mediums and ways to craft?
I grew up crafting. That's the only thing there was to do here in the winter. So I love new things. I love to learn to do new things and from other people. And if you do the same thing over and over and over again, a lot of times it gets redundant. And this is not a job to me. This is kind of my retirement. This is what I want to do. This is what I figured out I wanted to do when I grew up. We take it very seriously. We want to be the hometown people, and when somebody walks in the door, most of the time I know their names. So, and I want people to be able to come in either with the group or by themselves and feel comfortable here.
Where can people find you to get in contact and learn more?
You can find us on the internet, Hammer & Stain Crystal Coast, and then we have a website that you can click on the website and say get tickets or whatever, and we'll have a whole calendar of everything that we have for that.
It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that you can use shower curtain rings to maximize your closet space? All you do is clip them onto a hanger to hang your scarves, hats, belts, jewelry, or even your handbags.
You know, that's so smart because I usually put that stuff on shelves.
Yeah.
There's only so much shelf space in a closet because it's full of clothes.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Right? And shower rings are like cheap too, so that's a steal.
And there's like how many of them in a pack?
A lot. Like you can do a lot with those.
Oh yeah, there's like 12 or maybe more than, around 12
there
in a pack. So that's how many scarves? At least 12 scarves.
At least 12 scarves, which is
that you don't have to find space for. And then they're all in one hanger. That's
all
really
in
smart.
one space.
I'm gonna have to try that one.
Same. So now it is time for us to get into the trivia of the day. So where was the first Family Dollar store located? Was it A, Raleigh, B, Charlotte, C, Wilmington, or D, Surf City? We'll have the answer right after this short break. Stay with us. As humans, we're always on the move, so it's a good idea to treat ourselves when we can. Coming up, we'll be showing you top tested products to make your life easier. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. So if you chose B, Charlotte, you're correct. The first Family Dollar opened in November of 1959 and was founded by 21-year-old entrepreneur Leon Levine and his cousin Bernie Levine. Leon's vision was to target low and middle income families with good value merchandise for under $1. It's now a Fortune 500 company with over 8,400 stores in the US. Leon Levine passed on April 5th, 2023. For many of us, from the moment we wake up until we head to bed, it feels like our day goes by in a flash. Having the right products to help you get through those hectic day-to-day tasks can save you time and money. Rachel Moyer is standing by with the top products to help you make your life easier from consumer resource BestReviews.
Whether you spend your day responding to endless emails or making sure the kids are taken care of in the classroom, it leaves a little time for yourself. So making the most out of your time is absolutely essential. Joining us now with the top tested products to help make your life easier is Senior Director of Content Operations from BestReviews.com, Jacob Palmer, of course. Hey.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yes.
You know, we've got a lot of great items here, and what I like about them is that number one, they're going to solve an easy problem for you, and then number two, these are all coming in at very favorable price range. So if we're looking for something where, you know, you don't want to spend $100 or anything like that, this is going to be well under that. So make sure you check out that QR code at the end because these are going to be very shoppable, very friendly price.
Awesome. And I see some cute ones that I have my eye on, Jacob. Let's start over here with the smallest one. We've got some earbuds. What are these?
So these are super popular right now. We are seeing like tens of thousands of these sold a month. And for a reason. Number one, they come in a bunch of different sizes. And so they're not like kind of the standard earplug where it's kind of a one size fits all thing. I know people with smaller ears find them like extremely uncomfortable. These come in a variety, and what's great about it is they fit super snugly in there, but then they have the loop so you can pull it out easily. So I absolutely love these, and again, so popular right now. They are surging in terms of what people are searching for.
We've got some cameras here. Of course, safety is top of mind for all parents, for everyone. What are these cameras?
This is great for covering the whole house. And what's cool about these is they come in with a really good technology, but like I said, super fair price point. So it's a good one to kind of stock up. You can see you get 4 in this bundle, and that's great because then you can cover, you know, all of the different areas within your house that you need. And again, you never know when you might need it. And you know, for heaven forbid something happens, maybe insurance would need something. This is going to be a great way to make sure you're covered at all times.
All right, we love it. These look so cute. I am loving these, Jacob. What are these water bottles?
These are from a brand called Awala. And Awala is a relatively newer brand. So I don't think it's like totally out there. But in terms of what we like to see when we do the testing on these, they always come in as some of our testers' favorite. It is so easy to use, and it has all the different features that it keeps the water cold. It's got a cool sip feature in there as well that I like. It sounds so basic, but it is absolutely something that I love about it. So this is another one to check out where tester favorite, Awala, very friendly price range, and then, you know, at the end of the day, you'll be able to get that hydration you need because it unlocks so many things with wellness.
So true, and I love the handle on it. My Stanley falls right out of my hand and then it's spilling everywhere, so this is perfect. This is so good. All right, and for our food, what do we have here?
So this is from Carhartt. What I love about this is that it's great for the weekdays and it's great for the weekend. On the weekdays, it's like the best lunch cooler, and so it's great in terms of keeping it insulated, making sure that you're gonna have your meal, and it's all, you know, food safety is an important thing to be on top of. And on the weekends, it can fit 12 cans in here. And this is like not that big. So now we're going over to the scale, and obviously this is something that everybody's familiar with the basics of it. But what Renpho is doing, and what we love about Renpho as a brand, is that they're always kind of thinking outside the box. And this is great because it's got a good app that you can use, and then it also will track it for you. So it helps you kind of take care of the whole thing without getting bogged down and sweating the small stuff.
All right, I see something at the end. I'm not sure exactly what this is, Jacob. What's going on
Perfect.
down here?
I was hoping that you were going to team me up on this because this is the one that I'm most excited about. I am a big time home chef. And what I love about this is that it will eliminate you having to buy shredded cheese.
Right.
There are a ton of preservatives in there so that it becomes shelf stable. This will make sure that you don't need to do that anymore. So this is great because it makes it so easy. It's super popular on TikTok. All you do is you put the cheese into the top here, and then you just turn it like this. Could not be easier. And then on the other side, you will get as much shredded cheese as you need.
Very cool, Jacob. I love all of these. Of course, Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, that is Nexstar. For more on any of these products and the others we talk about, head to bestreviews.com to scan the QR code. It's up there on your screen right now. Again, all fabulous products, top tested products on Best Reviews.
Want to be featured on Eastern Lifestyle? Whether you have a business or you're someone with an interesting story to share, email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for an opportunity to be featured. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we will see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by High Ties and Good Vibes, Hammer and Stain, and Best Reviews.